Hello everyone! Welcome back to my channel! If you're new, thanks for joining the party. I'm Catherine and I'm a shiny Pokemon hunter. I've had my fair share of shiny encounters, and some of my encounters have been insane. I love sharing my experiences with others, so I thought I should share my most exciting shiny stories with you all. My first ever shiny encounter, and probably my craziest shiny encounter ever, is a shiny Dustox in Pokemon Platinum. I encountered this shiny on the route between Eterna City and Eterna Forest. At the time, I didn't know about shiny Pokemon, and since I had never encountered a Dustox, I thought the brown wings were normal. I also vividly remember being annoyed because I couldn't get rid of the red star marking. I used to organize my Pokemon with markings like stars and hearts, so I was confused as to why there was a marking there in the first place and why I couldn't get rid of it. I deleted that account later, so I don't have a shiny Dustox now. The worst part about this is that The worst part about this experience is that Dustox has a 1% encounter rate on this route, so it's incredibly rare to encounter a normal one, let alone a shiny one. My first successful shiny encounter was a shiny Caterpie on Pokemon Heart Gold. At this point, I knew what a shiny was since I had already gotten the red Gyarados in the game. It was a Tuesday, so I decided to do the bug catching contest. Besides the Pokéathlon and having Pokemon walk behind you, the bug catching contest was one of my favorite parts of the game. During this bug catching contest, I came across a yellow Caterpie, and I didn't miss the sparkles, so this time I knew it was shiny. I successfully caught it, and get this, I didn't win the bug catching contest. Worst of all, me being the child I was, I later traded the now shiny Butterfree for a shiny Furret on Pokemon Black, which was probably a fake, and then traded it to my sister. I still, to this day, have no idea why. I have successfully reclaimed this shiny, but not in the game I found it in. I've also had some crazy first encounter shinies, though I don't think any of them were full odds. On Pokemon X, I wanted either a shiny Skiddo or a shiny Furfrou, and I was trying to get one from Pokéradar chaining. The first patch I stepped in had a shiny Bunnelby. The patch didn't sparkle, so I'm not sure if the odds were increased or not. I also had a first encounter on Alpha Sapphire, which was a shiny Zorua. I had gotten a shiny Zorua earlier by hatching eggs on Pokemon X, just before Alpha Sapphire was released, and I traded it to Alpha Sapphire once I got it. I wanted to see how the Dex Nav worked and how quickly I could find a Zorua in the wild, and to my surprise, I not only found a Zorua very quickly, but the first encounter was a shiny Zorua. This made me believe that if you've only ever seen the shiny form of a Pokemon, the Dex Nav will only search for the shiny form of it. I was clearly wrong, which meant that I had incredible luck. However, Pokemon through Dex Nav, even on the first encounter, have a slightly better chance of being shiny. This next hunt I did was pretty insane. I had just finished a shiny egg hunt and it ended quite quickly. I think it was for either Starly or Riolu, but that's besides the point. I decided I would do another hatching hunt since the last one ended so quickly, so I decided to go for Skitty this time. Now somehow I got the eggs mixed up, so they were hatching in a different order than they were obtained. The 9th egg I obtained was a shiny Skitty, so that was an incredibly fast hunt. Then the next egg to hatch, which was the 11th egg I obtained, was also a shiny. So although they weren't obtained back to back, the shinies hatched back to back. I decided to name these Skitties Skittles and Starburst. I decided on Skittles because, it sounds like Skitty, right? And then Starburst was just to match that. Another really quick hunt I had was for a legendary. Crazy, right? And from what I'm aware of, the odds were only increased because I had the shiny charm. This was on Pokemon Ultra Moon. I enjoy watching YouTube videos while hunting, so I started up a 20-minute long video at about the same time as I started resetting. To my surprise, I got the shiny while watching that video. I'm pretty sure the video was almost done, or at around the 15-minute mark, so that was an incredibly fast hunt. The shiny that I found was a shiny Cresselia. Now let's talk about two unexpected shinies I got. I'm pretty sure both of them were in Ultra Moon, but one of them might have been in Moon. The first one was on my way to the Pokémon League, and I wanted to catch a Sneasel. I tried lowering its HP with one of my Primarina's moves, and it defeated the Sneasel in one hit, so I knew that for the next encounter I shouldn't use that attack. Then the next encounter was a shiny Sneasel. I didn't risk anything and just threw Pokeballs, because I didn't want to lose it. Now her name is Surprise, with an exclamation point, because it came as such a surprise for me. I also got a shiny Cutiefly outside of a Pokemon Center on the first island. Not much to say there. I had already hunted for 2 shiny Cutieflies, so it was great, but also unfortunate, because I could have gotten a Growlithe, which I've never gotten in any games, but I guess I'll be hunting for that another day. I also managed to get a live recording of a first encounter shiny Hippowdon in the Ultra Wormholes on Ultra Moon, while I was testing out a makeshift setup for recording 3DS games, which I probably won't use because, come on, I should get a capture card, right? Anyways, here's the clip. Let's go for this one. That's not shiny, right? Oh, it is! Oh my gosh. Seriously, I don't think I've ever gotten it. I don't think I've ever gotten a male shiny Hippowdon. I also have vague memories of 2 shiny encounters that I had that ended up both being fails, so I don't have proof of them. So, believe these as much as you want. I don't know if they're true or not. The first one is a shiny Cyndaquil in Pokemon Heart Gold. This was in fact the starter that I could have chosen. I could have, for my first playthrough of Pokemon Heart Gold, I could have gotten a shiny as my starter. No resetting or anything. And I chose Chikorita, which is likely the weakest starter ever. And especially in this game, it is the weakest starter choice. But alas, I do not have that Cyndaquil, so I cannot prove if it was shiny or not. I also might have encountered a shiny Sandal, but I can't confirm because once again, I did something really stupid. So, I did catch it, and I did know that it was shiny. But I traded it away because on Pokemon Black and Black 2 and White 2, they have GTS negotiations, which is a really great way of trading with people and getting what you want. Instead of going on the GTS and trying to get a specific Pokemon, and they make it so that you can never get this Pokemon because the person wants a Zekrom that is level 9 or lower. So, GTS negotiations was a great place to get shinies, and I got a lot from that. But then I finally decided to trade shiny for shiny, and I don't know what I got from that. Because I lost my game. But also, I wasn't able to transfer the Pokemon over to Pokemon X because they were fake. So I traded a legit shiny Sandile for some other shiny that I couldn't even transfer over. And now they're all missing, so that's great. Anyways, that's pretty much all of the shiny encounters that I've had that are really memorable. So thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed making this video, so I hope that you enjoyed it as much as I do. Also, thank you so much to everyone who has shown your support for this channel. I really appreciate it, and we've already made it to 100 subscribers so quickly. So thank you so much. If you'd like to support the channel, feel free to subscribe or like and comment on my videos. It really helps me out and it doesn't cost you a penny. But if you would like to donate $1 or $2, you can also donate to my Patreon. Your donations will go towards equipment that will help improve the quality and content of future videos.